Do you believe that the stock market is a rigged game? We do. Do you believe that the Federal Reserve has in essence nationalized the Treasury market, which is many multiples of the stock market, and has thereby commoditized the market, manipulates it from day to day with volatility? Some weeks it has volatility, some it doesn't, does not. They scare people in, they scare people out. We do. Do you feel as though every time you buy a stock, the market goes down? And that stock that you thought had so much promise goes down? Well, we don't play that game. Do we trade stocks? Do we trade options? Yes, sometimes. But for the most part, we trade futures and commodities. What is a commodity? A commodity, you might know and understand it to be just what it is. Gold is a commodity, lumber, orange juice, pork bellies. Although I've never traded pork bellies, I don't know if they're still around anymore, but corn, wheat, sugar, cocoa, soybean meal. They most definitely are traded day in and day out. Imagine that. Now, a commodity doesn't have, employees, really. It doesn't have a company. It doesn't have products. It doesn't have management. It doesn't have a new product cycle. It's not like they're inventing, a new strain of corn every year or wheat. But yet the prices on these commodities fluctuate. Supply, demand, weather. But they fluctuate. And people have been trading commodities for centuries. Japanese used to trade rice long before we even dreamt of a stock market. How is it they were able to do that? Well, they traded it not on fundamentals, not on earnings of the rice. Excuse me. They traded or learned to trade the commodity based on technicals. Technical indicators. And there are many, there's a multitude of them. It's infinite. Now, if you extrapolate out that the markets, like the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Russell 2000, and God knows the Dow, if you extrapolate out all that stuff about it being rigged and controlled and all of that, and you believe that it's just a commodity, then why wouldn't you just trade it like a commodity? That's what we do. Now you're looking at a product that we built, customized it to us, our proprietary signals on what we call the swing machine. This is our proprietary ingenuity running on the TradeStation platform and the TradeStation product that they call Radar. Fantastic company, fantastic product. We don't have any affiliation with them other than being a very, very happy customer of theirs for years. They're tremendous. And so we have built these systems to run not just on the indices, but on gold and heating oil and oil itself. Now you may be looking at it and say, well, that's great, Bagger, but I got another job. I can't, devote that much time. Maybe when I'm retired. Well, let me show you something that we did. We created a page for other people that are in similar circumstances. We call maybe the weekend player. Only you're not the weekend player, but you can only look at the market maybe in the morning, maybe a quick look at lunch, and maybe just before you go home. And what we did was, just this week, we put the indices. This is the S&P 500, the ESM. This is the NASDAQ. This is the Russell. And this is the Dow. And we decided that we would start at 4 a.m. Get up pretty early. And between 4 and 9:30, sometime before when the market would open, we would take the first 15-minute trade that Swing Machine indicated, because you see, it'll tell us when to go long and when to go short. And that's what we did. And we did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to do it again tomorrow morning. And then sometime during the day, we made a decision to basically just exit. Some of that decision was rather arbitrary. It was up X amount of money, and we decided, you know what, we're going to take it. And we also set a stop loss of a few $100s each day. You know what the results were? Now, it's just 1 week. But if you had done that this week, the trade on Monday morning went in at 7 a.m., probably right before you were shaving. It was in the trade all day. We exited right before the market closed. That trade paid $1,800. Never looked back. On Tuesday, we had a trade go in at about 8 o'clock. We checked it around noon, and it was up 500. We took it. On Wednesday, we had a trade go in. It was about 7:45. That trade, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, we just checked it. It was up $1,200, and we said, we're going to just take it. And then today, at 9:30, you see it there, 9:30, it went short. Now you see it's only up 25 now. But around noon, it was up 2 1/4. And we wrote down on paper that we took the trade. From Monday to Thursday, and we did this on paper, we wanted to demonstrate to you and to others that are members of ours that may not have the time on every single day or on most days, that you can in fact use Swing Machine to trade the futures market. And that's just one way. Now, you could have used options, what have you, but so through Thursday, we traded 1, 2, 3, 4 times, one each day. The net, $4,750. And we're going to do it again tomorrow. And if you want to know the results, feel free to check in with us. I'm back at Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. We are a mentoring site. We are about writing programs, algorithms, using the latest technology, the latest mind software, decision-making software, virtually artificial intelligence, software that can adjust with the market to help you maximize your time and make money. Not depend on my opinion, some, stock jock or some stock pimp. Oh, I think Boeing's a really good buy. They got a lot of planes in the pipeline. Oh yeah, how's that working out for you this week? Oh, it's coming back. Don't worry about it. It'll be back. Yeah, it'll be trading 150 points in another 2 weeks. You watch. Oh, okay. Let me know how that works out. Folks, if you want to take over this part of your life or learn to take it over, we will help in every way we can to help you demystify the markets. We have been doing this for years. Swing Machine is not new. We've been doing this since the 2000s, the early 2000s. My wife and I, we've been in the market since the early 80s. We've seen it all. Well, there's always something, trust me, but we've seen a lot. If you want to talk to me and you want a live hall pass, what's a hall pass? A chance to patch in and see live and these markets are trading right here, right now, actually, and see what's going on. By the way, if you want to trade on an hourly basis, you can trade on an hourly basis. We can set the clock for whatever time. It's fractal. What does fractal mean? It means it'll work on any time frame. Time frame that works best for you. We don't make specific recommendations to buy or sell, but we are teaching you and helping to mentor you to learn how to use machine trading, and ideally systems that can rest on your equipment. And yes, the possibility is there for you to have these systems sitting on your computer, or you could patch in, or you could patch in by phone. If you want to chat about this and more, feel free to give me a call anytime. If I'm available, I'm going to pick up. This is my passion. This is what we do. My name is Don Marshall. My phone number, excuse me, I have a dry cough, is 813-758-8263. Now, if you want to buy the entire system, it's $5,000. $5,000. But if you sign up for a Jumpstart program, I'll discount that purchase. The money that you spend on the Jumpstart program, I'll discount I say purchase, it's a year lease. We will discount the year lease. Feel free to give me a call. Let's chat. Let's first see if you enjoy what you will show you during the hall pass. Feel free to give me a call.